let's talk about balance. Now, this is really going to help you no matter where you're at in your journey. If you are, say, an expert within all of this kind of stuff, it's still going to make sense. It's still going to help you because it's new information, new wisdom that's kind of attaching on to whatever the foundation was that are out there. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've always heard balance. We've always heard sacrifice. We know what it means. We could Google it. It says it. But the understanding upon it, depending on who's delivering it, will have different wisdom upon it. So just if you hear these words and you're like, yeah, I know what they are, I need you just to hear me well today, because it is another kind of, another frequency on something that we have all heard. So balance. Balancing life. Balancing your, whatever, like within your human consciousness, like balancing your sacrifices, balancing your fears, balancing whatever it is, your, they call it like the devil, or they call it sinful behavior, or they call it consumerism. Balance. Now, I don't mind that people go and live their life, but you need to have balance. As long as you are being authentically you and you have balance through your life, this is all that they're asking for. Balance between your life of the spiritual essence, between the mental, cognitive, the emotional level, and the physical. So it's all of those four that we need to have balance between: spiritual, emotional, mental, physical. We need to have balance between all of those. Any people in here who are working within the light, who are on a similar path to me, I need you to understand this more than anyone else. It is really important that you have balance through your whole life. We can be a spiritual being and have this connection and know where we're at, but we must have balance and remember to live. You have to live. You are in a human body. You are in this third dimension. You are on the planet, and it's really important that you live. I'm spiritualist. I always feel that they need to have fun. And this can go to anyone out there. I mean, we're all spiritualists, to be honest, but I'm just saying there's some people working in the light of service at the moment, and there's other people in here that will go on to do it. And this is why it's so important to mention all of this, because it's super duper important for your consciousness that you remember to live life. You are in a human body, and I need you to have fun. A lot of people are not having fun. They're not enjoying life. They're almost like saying, this is my life's work, and that this is all they do. They're fixating on it, and they're entrapping. They're coming into entrapment, pretty much. And this is where we spoke about a while ago on TikTok with the other false matrix, right? They kind of go from one to the other, and they can call it whatever they want, but I really do feel like they go into another one. Now, this is my wisdom. This is my observation on what's happening out there, but I really do feel like they go into this other entrapment. I have to be this way. I have to do this. I have to be in life. And I usually see it even within religions. I can't do that because that's sinful. Well, it's only sinful because you made it sinful. You have your own paradigm. Remember from last week, your own paradigm, the programs, the belief that sets up your life, the way that you feel, the way that you see. So if you have in your paradigm that a spiritualist should act a certain way, or a human should act a certain way, or your mother-in-law should act a certain way, or your sister should do something specific for you as well, this is where I really want you to start to access, well, what is actually going on inside of you, because you should be able to have balance through it all. You should be able to understand the sacrifice that your soul has gone on for the repair of them or the expansion of their soul. But we need to start to understand this, that we really need to start living life wherever you're at. Any people that are in here that are going through trauma, same goes for you. Literally, it goes for every single kind of category in here. If you're still in your deep healing work, it's really important that you go on to live.